the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Yewa and Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayeni Edebabetu Egase Yura Edubuahin ono NPP amanyukuni mapa eya de se wetimi abo mine kronopa enye asem kotwana Dr. Dominic Ayeni etimi ema Yoko for etimi ekokoche papai ni nyina sika ose afa ne nsa ase ema papai eba be press conference etimi egu edubuahin enimasepa na enye asem kotwana eno ena yebeka ya on Tuesday ena Paul Adom Ochre edebabetu edwase eyade se Raymond Acha ena di information no ekokoma Dr. Dominic Ayeni na dientia Dr. Dominic Ayeni entimi emfa nkokọto no ene se information no Raymond Acha edekokoma eji no okoma no fake information nti na eji entimi emfa asem ne nkokọt after se ono eba be press conference no na enu nam so ema edubuahin lawyer atachia etimi esi attorney general for defamation na eno ena ama John Dramani Mahama buofu enye asem koto a me no kasa ide wasaki Yoko boss krade foforo aba besi sese asem no entisa adenti ena won etimi edekokoma attorney general sisi okoko piemu ewo court aye ni guase ede ama now de yankoni yankoti wa bra na Paul chiritiri
court of law where a higher standard of evidence is required. He, the Attorney General, opted to damage their reputation in the court of public opinion. Furthermore, collaborating with the Economic and Organized Crimes Office, Yoko, the Attorney General had the Boahene and his wife arrested and detained without affording them the chance to defend themselves. What is Edubuahin claiming for? Okay. Edubuahin is claiming as follows: exemplary and punitive damages against the defendant, which is the Attorney General Dominic Ayeni, for publishing and or broadcasting highly offensive, defamatory material of and concerning the plaintiffs, the Edubuahins, in his press conference dated 24th day of March 2025. 2. An order of perpetual injunction restraining the defendant, Attorney General Dominic Ayeni, from further publishing and or broadcasting or causing to be published and or broadcast the said similar words defamatory of the plaintiff. Cost, including lawyers' professional fees. So Edubuahin is asking for punitive damages against the learned Attorney General. The Attorney General is the government prosecutor. About the same Attorney General, we know the story of A+. About the same Attorney General, Kwame A+ says that the Attorney General, he's calling him names. This is A+. He says he's a thief. He's corrupt. A+ is saying so. And the Attorney General is now 3 weeks. The Office of the Attorney General, which has state attorneys, Justice Nsem-Pii, deputy, Dominic Ayeni, boss, Edwiji Tamaklo, consultant, the guy in the Kuli High, my friend, the one who the court said he has stolen somebody's book. But Martin Pebu, my good friend, consultant. All these lawyers are there. Up till today, Dominic Ayeni, he has a law firm called Feli and Ayeni in East Lagos. Very good law firm, very nice lawyers, very, very clever people. Up till today, no one has come out to say anything about A+'s allegations. We are waiting. Dominic Ayeni told us about A+ that he said some MP took 1.5 billion Ghana cedis from the National Service. Okay, I'll tell you that story. I'll tell you who the MP is. I know who it is. So this is the Edubuahin story. This is what Edubuahin is seeking to do. And Dominic Ayeni would have to answer. If you take this photograph, this people here, the person that I have never met before is National Security Coordinator and him. Rebacha, I know him. But Remonacha, when he and this guy were fighting, McDonald, you remember he came on Good Evening Ghana, we spoke to him. He sent me a text thanking me that in very difficult circumstances, I've put him on TV and he has told his story. He was very happy with it. Beyond that, Chronicle this, Kofi Kumsi, I know him. Kwame Edubuahin I know him. I served with him on the NCA board. In 2017, Akufo-Addo put me on the NCA board. I was very happy about it. And Kwame Dubois sat next to me, and I learned plenty things from him. In fact, when the matter first came, I called some of the NCA board people, and I said, they said, Paul, Kwame, you think he will do something like that? I said, I'm confused. They said, it is not, Kwame Dubois will never do that. He will take taxpayers' money and go and buy houses. The board members told me he will never do that. I said, me too, I see that. It is, nobody will do that. But this is what they are saying he has done. Okay, so Kwame Dubois, I know him. Dominic Ayine. But 2020 election petition. Dominic Ayine came to sit here. Where was his chair? Here. It was around this area in the studio. He sat here. I sat here. We had conversation about election petition. He was my lecturer. I know him. As for President Mahama, is president, so you cannot say you know him, So I know him as president of Ghana, it's fine. So the only people I have never met is National Security Coordinator and Mr. Abdullahi Dapila. I don't know him. But now the suggestion is that Mr. Dapila is the one who has given information to me to come and talk here and do too known. So the thing has happened. All right, let me get back to the story. So this is 1 o'clock, 1:30, something like that. I asked my Yoko people, Charlie, the person who gives me the information, there are 3 of them. And they will never find out who they are. They will never find out. So I called one of them. I asked one of them, Charlie, call the guy. He calls me back and said, the guy says he sent you text on an American number. Look at your phone. I said, hey. He said, check your phone. So I go through my phone. I see American number. I say, boss, are you there? It's me. Then he asked his nickname. I won't tell you the nickname. They say, yeah, I'm here. He said, but I've been trying to reach you. Charlie, there's matter about you. I said, give me, because the lawyer has called me. He said, which lawyer? I said, yeah, he was there. What he's telling you is true. So they had a meeting, and then they said that they should sue you. But the lawyer said that he knows you and that you're a reasonable person. So if they bring something, you will read it. So he was tasked by the meeting that go and tell him that we are bringing something, he should, otherwise we are suing him. Anyway, I can hear Ramonacha's voice in that. Hey, go and tell Paul that if he doesn't do, I can hear Ramonacha's voice. I know him, pa. So I said, oh, really? He said, yes. I said, what's happening now? He said, after the meeting, the boss and the deputy have been called to Jubilee. So they are gone to Jubilee. It's around 2 o'clock. I said, okay. So then I'm getting hungry. I went to look for kontomire and kontomire stew. The one they use star kiss to do. It's very nice. And apim. That's what I ate for lunch. It's very, very nice. Apim and eko, very, very nice. So I went to look for the kontomire stew. I was eating it. Up to about 3 o'clock there about. Then I got a very good call from Nice Colby from London. And the guy, my people, they said, Charlie, do you want to watch the FA Cup? I said, well, Manchester United is not inside. I don't want to watch any FA Cup final. Yeah. Then we laughed and I put the phone up. Then the guy started calling me, the American number. So I picked. I said, hey. He said, hey, boss, Charlie, your God is great too. I said, why? He said, they've come back from Jubilee, the 2 of them. And I said, what has happened? He said, the boss has been fired. I said, huh? The boss has been fired? He said, yeah, he's been transferred. I said, but when did they say they just came from Jubilee, the 2 of them? So we are all moving, taking our files. The boss has been fired. That time, this story hadn't come. It hasn't come here. I got the proper, correct thing. Ioko boss, CSO Abdullahi Bashiru Dapila, has been reassigned to National Security as technical advisor. Then I said, he's been fired. Saying, Charlie, he's gone. So I text the lawyer 4 o'clock. The boss, your man at Yoko, they have sacked him. Oh, he says, are you sure? I said, you are asking me, am I sure? They've sacked your man. They finished him off. He's gone. Ramonacha has sacked him. He said, how? So around 5, he sends me text and say, oh, Paul, this thing I think is political machination. It's not true. I say, yo, I text my guy again. Is it true? He said, but the man has left the office. He's gone. I said, so he's gone. They said, the memo has gone round. They said we should report to Ramonacha. The memo has gone round. I said, can you get me a copy of the memo? He said, boss. I said, I won't show it to anybody. I beg you. So he sent it to me, but I won't show it. I can never show it. He sent it to me. I said, solid. Good. I have the filler. So I called the lawyer again. I said, counsel, check. Now the thing, I think it's true. Check. So 7:25, counsel comes back to me. Hey, Paulus, you were right. I said, please play the song again. Do you know my that thing? Play it for me. Play it for me. So Bompaya Eya Kai Ghana. Let it come. I started getting the information. So I have to punch inside Jubilee House. What happened? What is going on? Why has Yoko boss been fired? You can say he's transferred. He's been fired. He has bamno. They sack him. They sack him. That's how the politics is. They sack him. He finished. Then they said that Raymond Archer is acting. Okay, so this is the filler. Apparently, Lord Archer actually started this crusade by requesting on his own behalf and requested also by some people on his behalf that he should be the national security coordinator. This is a story. I got it from inside. They say that the story is that Raymond Archer wanted to be the national security coordinator. But there is an appointment committee inside the NDC. I think every political party has it, which is I said you get your chair sitter here. And they said that, but how? How can Raymond Archer be national security coordinator? Oh, no. Please. He's our man. He's a very intelligent man. Let's give him something, but not national security coordinator. Anyway, so that jumped. Then Raymond Archer said, okay, the people who were campaigning for him. You know, those days, the NDC people, if you look at their Facebook page, they say, if you don't have godfather, you don't get postal. Where's your godfather? So his godfathers went in there and said that Ioko boss. Then again, they looked at the Ioko history. They saw Dominic DeGraft-Edu. They saw some other people all the way to Mamitiwa when the serious fraud office was changed to Yoko in 2010, something like that. They used to be called the serious fraud office. And we did a lot of stories on serious fraud office. Dominic DeGraft-Edu. Raymond Archer and me and Raymond Archer, we did a lot of stories together on serious fraud office with Dominic DeGraft-Edu's period. Okay. So they looked at the thing and thought that, the Yoko boss to, okay. So somehow, sort of a leveling ground was agreed for deputy. But since the deputy, he's been looking for the position of Yoko boss. So when this matter broke, in the conversations in Jubilee House, it is reported that he must have sold to the authorities in Jubilee House that you see some of these kinds of informations that get out. It's not proper. Does that mean that the information we shared here is correct? I don't know. Viewers, you have to make that decision. I don't know whether it's correct or it wasn't correct. But this is the story. So there's a grand agenda for certain things to happen, not so much for the Republic, but for some people and against some people. That's what it is. It's a grand agenda. Grand agenda. For certain things to happen, not so much for the Republic, but for some people against some people. Somebody may call it personal vendetta. I don't know. But today, Raymond Archer is the boss. Forget about the acting. That acting doesn't mean anything. He's going to run the show at Yoko. I don't know what is left more to catch people and to arrest. But we are hearing all kinds of things. And I'll be telling you a lot. When I get to the second story about the Chief Justice story, I'll be telling you how they are planning even to affect practicing licenses of lawyers. Godfrey Damne is on the list. Atachan is on the list. They will take their practicing license from them. They will suspend their practicing license. And the Chief Justice will not do anything about it. Just say plenty things that they are planning. We all didn't know that the Chief Justice position was so important and it was such a stumbling block to politicians. We didn't know that because we've never seen it before. We've never seen a politician wanting to remove a Chief Justice because a Chief Justice was a stumbling block. We saw Rawlings fight with the judiciary. We've seen Kufuor fights with the judiciary. We've seen even Akufo-Addo have disagreements with the judiciary on the rulings that have been given by the Supreme Court. But never in the history of Ghana have we seen a political entity make a decision that the judiciary must be purged. That's the word they use, purged. And that means remove the Chief Justice because if she's not with us, she'll be an obstacle. Because what they want to do, maybe anyone who is not with them will be an obstacle. So they have to have somebody who is with them. I don't know whether the new Chief Justice is with them. I don't know. But I'll be showing you some of the things that he's published today, the things that he wants to do, and you will see. So, welcome to the board, Raymond Archer. I'm sure that this is a job that you've been looking for a while. What are the qualifications of Yoko boss? Is there any standard qualification? I don't know. Do you know why I'm asking you? Because MPP people have been asking me today that, Paul, you do research. Yoko boss qualification, what is it? And I said, why are you asking? He said, I'm person to me. I said, Upe Yoko boss. He said, that's a remark. Yoko boss, baby. I said, take your time. Yoko boss is not a baby. It's not food. It's not Gary Photo. That's this evening. It's Gary Photo. It's not Gary Photo that we are going to eat. So it's not baby. It's not we are all going to eat some. No. Yoko boss is a disciplined position for a disciplined man and blah blah blah. But a number of MPP young men who have called me today. Some guy did call me from America. He said that he's doing PhD, but he wants to add organized crime. And I said, why? He said he wants to be Yoko boss. I said, when? Then he paused. He said, when we win. I said, when we win, which one? The 28 or 32? He said, but Paul, you to what I say, we'll win, whatever time we'll win. So he's going to add it to his PhD because he too, he wants to be Ioko boss. So one thing that you have done for Ioko Remonacha, which is great, is that by being elevated to the top position, you have so well advertised the Ioko position. Now plenty young men want it. You've done well. Because the course I got today, they said they all want to be Yoko boss. Hey, they will be Yoko boss. Somebody called me and said, Remonacha was my mate in GIJ. I said, so what? He said, but he's Yoko boss. I said, so what? I said, hey, 25 years ago, Remonacha was the editor of the Ghanaian Chronicle in the year 2000. Remonacha was the editor of the Ghanaian Chronicle. Have you edited the Ghanaian Chronicle in those circumstances before? He said, but me too, I was a statesman. I said, so you want to be Yoko boss? He said, yeah, I'll be Yoko boss. I said, okay, no problem. This is what has happened. This is what has happened today. All the young men in Ghana, they are doing PhD, they are doing masters, they are doing double masters. They want to be Yoko boss. It's good, isn't it? Sometimes certain things happen and it's good. Because certain people get interested. You see, some of the young people, they are not interested in Ghana. They don't care. And by the young here, I don't mean very young. I mean 35 to 50, 40, 55, that kind of thing. Yeah. A lot of them, they are professionals. They're not really interested in Ghana. We always tell them, Charlie, you are not interested in Ghana. Come and join so that we can all work together. They say, politics is dirty. Now, they are all looking at it. Ahead. This one, yes, I can do. It's very good. It's very, very good. Let the young people be interested in the Republic. I'm going on with the story. So that's how that one ended. Then the next day, Kwabena Edubuahin takes out a writ. Strong man. Huge, strong man. He says, as for this one, I will not let it pass. The Attorney General cannot come and stand there and say things about me that are not true, tell the whole world, and tells the world that I'm a criminal. After 1 month of making that press conference, he has not even able to charge me. This one, I'm going to court. So, Dominic Ayini is a defendant. He will be the first Attorney General since Godfrey Bain in 1957, against whom a legal action in defamation has been filed in persona whilst he is still Attorney General. Now, they're going to show you this. Yes, I get the signal, producer. This is what Dominic Ayini said about Kwabena Edubuahin. I'll get the video. Let's first see. Should we first see what Dominic Ayini said before we see what Kwabena Edubuahin is going to court to seek? Yes, what Dominic Ayini is on first. Okay, great. So, Edubuahin says that I shall not allow this to pass. You know why he cannot let it pass? This is a fine intelligence officer. He's an electrical engineer from KNUST. You can verify it. First class, sharp boy. Sharp boy. He has finished electrical engineering, went to work for a UK firm. He's done so much in his life. He's been part of the team of engineers that put together Airbus A380, the one that those of you who are rich, when you travel and you see Airbus, if you are not rich like me, Google it. Google Airbus A380. It will come on your phone. You can also enjoy some just by looking at it. These days, the world is nice, you see. We all don't have to be rich like Richard Amakwe. Is that his name? Yes, Amakwe. We can still see Airbus A380. Kwabena Edubuahin has been part of a lot of things. He's been working at the Office of National Security since about Professor Mills' time. And he's gone through the ranks till by 2017, he was a deputy to the National Security Coordinator looking after signals. Through his endeavors, the National Signals Bureau was created. He was part of those who put the bill together. Solid guy. He is not going to let his reputation go down the drain because Dominic Ayini was informed by Raymond Archer that he has stolen money that he has not stolen. So he says that, look, enough is enough. Ata, Achia, take the rate, go to court. Now, what is he in court against? He's in court against this thing that Dominic Ayeni said. Have a look.
On February 6, 2020, Mr. Dubois then transferred an initial amount of 27,100,000 Ghana cedis, that is from the National BNC's operations account at Fidelity Bank to the private BNC account at UMB. Official documentation on the transfer revealed that the amount was for the payment of cyber defense system software, which the National BNC was buying from ISC Holdings in Israel. Mr. Dubois, in effect, transferred the money from the National BNC to his private company, the private BNC. A review of the transactions on the bank accounts reveals that once the funds from the National BNC landed in the account of his private BNC at UMB Bank, Mr. Dubois caused his private BNC to transfer an amount of 9,537,520 Ghana cedis to ISC Holdings in Israel. By the exchange rate at the time, this amount was the Ghana cedi equivalent of 1,750,000 United States of American dollars.
I just got messages. Somebody says, hey, Paul, be careful. They'll come for your phone. Be very, very careful. Tomorrow.